depends. Assalamu alaikum. Depends upon the. I got two questions. One is, I think, requires a lengthy answer, and one is requires a short answer. The time I see is too short, but.
No, the video will ask one question, please.
All right, Azul, I ask. I'll see whether Azul can try to answer in short for that. We believe that our beloved religion, Islam, solves all the world problems. May I request Hazur to kindly elaborate Islamic teachings for solving the food problem being faced by almost all countries of the world.
That problem is already solved by Islam. The human values which Islam inculcates, they are the solution. Unless people behave in Islamic values, the problem cannot be solved. There is always enough food in the world to meet the requirements of the whole world. In places it is being wasted, and even the food fit for the rich people of some countries is being either thrown in the dustbins or being fed to dogs. You know, the daily waste in America amounts to such huge quantities that that waste would reasonably and respectably feed many poor countries. That is the daily waste. And that waste also takes the form of another waste which is not apparently discernible. They eat too much. So much so that they are dying of heart failures and these troubles, and they are growing fat and they don't bother. Overeating is the disease of Americans. Yet the waste which is left over is enough to feed the world, many countries of the world. And yet all the resources of America have not been exploited. They intentionally, out of policy, cut short their agricultural produces because they think they will not find enough world markets to suit them, and the prices of food would fall down. Similarly, with the modern technology, even Britain is capable of producing much more food than it is doing at the time. There are restrictive laws to stop producing poultry, for instance. While it could be exported to Ghana, many people would be saved from dying of hunger. So the human values are not there. It is only in the name of human values that they are sending aids to poor countries. They are always politically motivated and have attached strings. So Islam speaks of human values. As far as the food is concerned, according to Islam, even your enemies should be provided with food. So at the time of great drought of Mecca, message was sent to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that we are dying of hunger and we must have it imported. The food must be imported from Syria, but we are at war with you and the journey is not safe for us. So Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam permitted them. He said, as far as the food goes, you have full right, while they could be starved to death. It was the greatest chance that came his way. In the modern world, man, although claiming to be so highly civilized, has never spared such opportunities which came their way. Great nations, I mean. They never spared these chances. So they tried their best during the wartime to starve their enemies. But Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam neither permitted the starvation of the enemy nor applying the lever of thirst against the enemy. Even at their own peril. This was the conduct of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The greatest peril to Islam that ever occurred was during the Jang-e-Badr, Badr or the Battle of Badr. Never in the history of Islam so difficult and precarious a time came. Even Jang-e-Azab was relatively smaller in import and consequences than Jang-e-Badr. At that time, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam occupied the sources of water. And the enemy had come from a long way after a long walk. And this time of the year was that when winter was turning into summer. And already thirst had started taking its hold on people. The enemy was seen approaching the source of water which was occupied by the Muslims. And the Muslim warriors stopped them and challenged them. They could not approach the water. Ahmad sallallahu alaihi wasallam heard and stopped them. He said, no one will be prevented from his fundamental human right to drink. Permit them. They had come to kill all the way, and their lives were saved at that time of crisis by Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this is the Islamic teaching about food and water. Even the enemy should not be deprived of this fundamental human right. The same thing was applied variously by some Muslim kings who followed later on. But it was the tradition of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam which was revived, and some ignored that tradition at times, but that's their own fault, not the fault of Islam. So my contention is that food has nothing to do with world population, because food crises are witnessed in history. Even as early as the population of the world was very small, the entire world could be counted within a crore at most. Yet the food crisis faced the world at that time as well, in many countries. With the growth of human population, resources of human beings are also enlarged by Allah. So that relationship between population and food always remains a constant. Only the male distribution and the criminal intent of human beings are responsible for people dying of hunger or of thirst. Ghana is not being helped. Why? Mainly because America thinks that under pressure they will break down and will have to turn to America for help. And they will accept America as their total master, and then they will be helped. Russia does not want to help because Russia believes that this pressure of hunger would turn them more to the left than to the right. So it's anybody's game. But poor humanity is suffering in Ghana because of these global jealousies and selfish approach to human problems.